sadistic if I say so myself, but besides that, it's actually a very fantastic and educating game, too. Historical strategy games are one really fun genre, so let's get into it. We're almost home. Your room is just the way you left it. Dot dot dot. I know it's hard to leave your school and all your friends, but I've arranged the best possible tutors for every subject. You'll have to work hard this year to prepare yourself for your 15th birthday, but I know you can do it. You'll learn quickly and you'll make a wonderful queen. It's what your mother would have wanted. This is not what mother would have wanted. She wouldn't have wanted to die and leave me. No, she wouldn't. But sometimes bad things happen. We have to pick up and carry on. All of Nova depends on us. On you. Sigh. I will be here to guide you until your coronation, but the decisions you make are ultimately up to you. Come, your maids are waiting. So, to tell you a bit about this game, you are this lovely young 14-year-old Elodie, who is the crown princess. So basically her mother died, which left her in charge of the crown. So on her 15th birthday, she will take charge of that crown and she will be Nova, this land she rules. She will be the ruler, along with her father, the king. So in this game, you basically go through a bunch of different things, like you have different classes you can take, and each class is dependent on a mood. So an example, one of the mood she's experiencing most is depression. So her skills would be lessened in conversation and royal demeanor, but would be bumped up in expression and animal handling. So you can go to classes after you figure out which ones you want to take and select whichever one you want, and your skills will get higher and higher as you take those classes more and more, and the point is to complete as much as possible. So though I've played this game quite a few times, I do know the basics and the secrets that go along with the game, but I will still try my best to make it seem like I don't know anything. So let's just jump into it. So the classes I want to take first are, although there is a subtraction point, we're gonna have to do royal demeanor, I believe. Yes. So I can explain more, but you want to get composure up. I'm not going to read all of this, but basically, okay. What's all that noise outside? Who's here? What's all that noise outside? Who's here? Oh, it's my cousins and my aunt and uncle. Darling, we are so terribly sorry to hear about your mother, Fidelia. Thank you. You look well, niece. Hi, Lottie. Hi, Lottie. I haven't seen you in ages. Will you be staying long? Yeah, Mommy said we'll be here all month. Maybe we'll have some time to talk later. And you see that +1 cheerful? That means our mood went up. So that's good. So here you can check what moods you are at and then choose an event to do over the weekend. So if we go in here to have a higher composure or royal demeanor, we need to get our yielding up. So I believe that we can get 2 yielding from attending court. So let's do that. Okay. So now our royal demeanor still isn't great, but it hasn't lessened. But I think our composure is fine from what I believe. I'll still take 2 more classes though. Okay, We should be good now. What's that commotion outside, Father? What's going on? I have come to pay my respects in honor of your mother. You have no respect of honor. It's because you and your power is that my wife is dead. What? I am a lumen, as was she, and like every lumen, I am willing to give my life, if necessary, to protect our domain. Your line has been traitors for 200 years. I won't have you corrupting my daughter. That is for the crown princess to decide. Elodie, your mother trusted me, and I have much to teach you. So, here are the fun part, where we get to choose stuff. So, our first choice is send her away, arrest her, and let her stay. A bit background on this random lady that just showed up. She is our aunt, along with our other aunt who is on our father's side. She is our aunt from our mother's side. What a lumen is a powerful human being that possesses magic, basically. She is, and so we know also that our mother is, and that's how she passed away. So if we keep her, we have the opportunity to learn more about magic, so we will let her stay. She stays, as you wish. So now, we can go instead talk to her. What is it you want to teach me? First, I need to know if you have your mother's crystal. What crystal? The source of power for any lumen is a particular magic crystal. Once you bond with it, it becomes a part of you as long as you live. The royal crystal has been passed down from ruler to ruler for generations. It belongs to you. Now, except that the king may be keeping it from you. Do you have a crystal? Of course. She holds out her hands, light flickers above her bosom, and then, with a shower of sparkles, something takes shape. You reach out to touch it, but it dissolves away into nothing. Oh. It belongs to me. No one can take it from me until I die. You need to find the crystal that belongs to you. So yeah, that's what we gotta do. We gotta find our crystal. So, now that we have our composure up, I will be starting on, I believe it's presence. So, we still need to get yielding up. And yielding should be getting there. We just need to get depression and anger down. And we should be okay. But there's always the option of bombing, and that's a possibility, so we could always do that. Yeah, if we don't want to get our skills up. So to get your crystal, you gotta go through their royal treasury, and the only way to get through that is to get presence up or accounting. And for this walkthrough, I will either bomb it or I will get present up. So it's just it's like whatever, man. Well, we gotta just do one. Oh well. So yeah, let's. I guess we'll just start on history and intrigue. Those are very important. He loves me not. Lottie, do you have a boyfriend? Not really, I just like to play with the flowers. All of a sudden, the Duchess of Ursel rushes in the garden and points a sword at you. No, not at you, at your feet. Princess, don't move. Okay, so here's another choice. We're gonna say hold still. You bite your lip and hold perfectly still, resisting the urge to look down. Juliana swings her sword. There, it's dead. You look down at your feet and see a snake in the grass. Eek! What is going on out here? Mummy, there was a snake. The Duchess of Ursel protected us. Milk vipers are not native to this area. That snake should never have been here. This is unacceptable. I can't have my daughter remaining in such a dangerous place. We are returning home to Merva at once. Aww. So yeah, they're gone now. So now we must talk to our father. Dad, what happened to Mom's lumen crystal? It's in a safe place. Can I have it? No. But it's mine. Meddling with magic killed your mother. I don't want that to happen to you. Once you're crowned queen, I can't stop you from doing anything you want. But for now, you're still a child. So basically, he says, no, honey boo, you cannot get your crystal. And you know what I say to that? Fuck you, we're getting the crystal. So, we got to get presents up, which sucks because we're still depressed. But that's okay, we can get that up. So we might as well keep intelligence up. Oh, whoops! The castle seems quieter with Charlotte, Emery, and Zara and their parents gone. It's certainly not empty though. It seems like we get more servants every day. So right now we're gonna get depression down. Okay, let's keep doing the same thing, just with internal affairs this time. One of the maids approaches you for your attention. My lady, the couriers have arrived from the Duke of Sedna. Sedna, that's in Tallahassee, the domain to the southeast. They have brought you a letter and a gift. Condolences on the death of. Divulgat, best wishes. Oh, what a beautiful necklace. Something sparkly will help me feel better. Okay, now she's afraid, which is a new mood. So, yes, so it changes a lot. So basically, now we're gonna have different bumps to everything, except royal demeanor, because, of course. So our history is up a bit. So actually, no, it's not. Faith is, and agility seems to be the only ones that are up. Yeah. So we can do history again. As you are walking, you spot a familiar figure in the palace gardens. It's the Duchess of Ursel. Maybe I should go say hello. Then you notice that seated behind her is a woman in the robes of a priestess. They are very loosely together, their hands gently touching as they speak. Looks like she's busy. You turn and walk in a different direction so as to not disturb them. At the moment, you notice something unusual. It looks like someone on the palace left the palace grounds by going over a hedge. Was that a servant? A thief? Or an assassin? You rush back to the safety of your stone tower. Better safe than sorry. We need to get... Oh, gosh. Yeah. Okay. We need to continue getting... We might as well start getting... presents up anyway. It's not going to do anything, unfortunately. As you're walking up the stairs, a mush comes running down holding a towering pile of linen. Before you can react, she barrels into you, sending you and the sheets flying. Oh, my lady, I'm so sorry. No, it was my fault. I should have gotten out of your way. If you say so, my lady. My father says I can't have my crystal until I'm queen, so we'll just have to wait. There may not be time to wait. This world is filled with danger, and you will need the powers of a lumen to fight them. You can't begin training until you bonded with your crystal. Well, what else am I supposed to do about it? The crystal is probably held under guard in the royal treasury. You are the princess. You should be able to find a way inside. Otherwise, we might have to take drastic action. What do you mean by drastic action? Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Try to reach the crystal. If you can't, come and talk to me again. So, we can continue doing presents, and won't do much, but we can continue doing it. There is a man here to see you. He wishes crowdfunding for a project of his. Remember, the treasury is not unlimited. If you choose to invest, you will have less money to work with later. Your Royal Highness, I have a plan to print books using metal letters that can be removed and reused. I need to borrow 875 lassie to assemble the metal in a factory to mold and cast the type. With the system, we will be able to create new books in a fraction of time it takes now, and make copies to send all over the world. I don't know about factories or trade. Would this really be worthwhile? We are not interested. So if you do not have the skills to do it, you can't do it. So that's it, basically. Okay, finally, she's yielding. Great. Okay, this is the best mood to be in. So we can get everything up now. Your Highness, my sympathies for your loss. Even after all these years, I sometimes forget that my own mother will never be coming back. Thank you. However, I must call for your aid. The Ixionite occupation of the country on Ibrium has gone on for too long. It is time to push back. His sister, the Duchess of Hellas, started trouble in Ixion 4 years ago, so they invaded his territory as payback. I don't know anything about the military. I don't want to fight. There must be a peaceful way to settle this. I will send for diplomats from Ixion and try to send for some arrangements. Thank you, Your Highness. Your Highness, if I may ask, that necklace you're wearing, where did it come from? It was a gift from the Duke of Sedna. Then you have made arrangements with him. What sort of arrangements? Your Highness, that is a courting gift. The man wishes to gain your hand in marriage. Oh, I didn't realize. I did, but you didn't, because you dumb. Just kidding. I love her. We're gonna visit the treasury. Our presents failed. But that means we can continue getting it up, so no big deal. So when you get all the skills in a category up to 25, you gain a new outfit, which bumps up that score. The representative from Ixion is here. Be careful, no one wants to give up prizes that they have won. You have the full support of my sister and myself, Your Highness. Let's get this over with. Your Royal Highness, thank you for granting me this audience. I am sure we can come to an amicable agreement. Let bygones be bygones, no? We will forget about your unprovoked actions on us, and you will transfer the rights to this little province. It was the Duchess of Hellas who tried to take over part of Ixion's territory without the support of my mother, the Queen. We can be good neighbors again without any lives being lost. So, I typically do offer to punish the Duchess of Hellas. So, we appreciate that you feel wronged. One of our subjects attempted to instigate a rebellion in your territory. However, she did not have the approval of these actions. If you withdraw your troops, we will punish her. Your Highness, this is a fair solution. You have no right to invade us because of her actions. What matter of punishment were you considering? Command her to marry an Ixionite. She will marry an Ixionite lord of your choosing. I will not. You will if I say so, or I will take your title away. Her hires will be of your blood, in a peaceful union that will benefit us both. Very well, we will accept this arrangement. Or that my sister is not the only unmarried woman in Nova. People will accept me to find a husband too. So we are good for now. She is still yielding, which is fantastic. We also have the cornet outfit, which boosts our royal demeanor, and we might as well just get presents all the way up. Okay, we're probably good now. There are reports that a Keithong has been sighted leaving the old forest. What's a Keithong? A beast with the body of an enormous golden cat, a sharp beak, and spikes on its back. Eek! Several disappearances in southern Caloris have already thought to be the work of this creature. What do we do? Should we send hunters? The traditional policy on stray beasts is to hope that they return to the forest and stay there. Hunters are no match for such creatures. You would only make it angry and waste more lives. So, we just let it eat more people? Everybody dies in the end. Damn, Dad. Way to sugarcoat life. God. Also, there's a letter for you. Tell her the Duke of Senna will be arriving next week for an official visit. Okay, so she's still yielding, which is fine. Oh crap. I didn't go to the treasury. Oh well. Trying to think of what we need to do next. I believe we're supposed to get like court matters and stuff up. So let's do that. Court matters, court manners. Ah, Your Highness, what a pleasure it is to meet you in person at last. Your description did not meet you justice. I don't know what to deal with handsome older men paying me compliments. I was so pleased to hear that you accepted my humble offering, a jewel for a jewel, but you are the most precious. I hope that this is the only beginning of a mutually beneficial relationship. A union between us would bring stability to both of our people. He really does want to marry me. I'm not marrying you. I'm only 14. That may have not been gentle. I see. I regret the misunderstanding. You order the guards to stand aside and walk forward with your head held high. None of them dares to deny you access to your own treasury. The glitter is dazzling, but some sixth sense draws you towards one little locked box in particular. This is what you need. This is the crystal that will make you illumine. You tuck the box into your pocket. You can show it to your mentor later and get instructions on what to do next. Oh, now the poor thing's lonely. So now we can get conversation up. And I believe we can also get medicine up? Cool beans. So medicine's actually very important. You need to get poison up because there is a test later that will test that. And it's very important if you have it up. Very, very important, let me tell you. But if you also have court manners, I believe you're fine. But regardless, we should actually get conversation up. Court manners is a very important one to get up. You are requested to stand in judgment of when a man has been convicted of attempted murder and request the mercy of the Crown. Your Highness, the slattern dares to beg pardon when she admits that she tried to poison my sister under her own roof. Which sister? Coruscant, the Duchess of Mead. Is she alright? She's unharmed. We caught the culprit in the kitchens before anyone could eat her foul spew. Well, what do you have to say for yourself? It's just as it is. Them devils killed me brother and broke me mom's heart. Lied to her they did when she went to see why he'd not come back. Said he'd gone for soldier when he never would. He weren't the only one neither. I waited 10 years for my chance to get mine back. That's justice. You see, she's completely unrepentant. Hang her and be done with it. I don't know what this is all about. Either way, murder is a serious crime, but we're just gonna put her to work. This woman failed in her goals. She harmed no one. I do not require her life. If she is kept away from your sister's court, she will no longer be a threat. You're going to forgive her? I'm indenturing her, not pardoning her. She will serve as heavy labor in northern Ursul. She should be an example of. She should be drawn and quartered in public square. I have spoken. God bless you, miss. So now we're gonna... I got it! What should I do now? Pick up the crystal with your bare hands, put it in your dress, and say, illuminate! Do it. Okay, here we go. Illuminate! Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Here we go! Woohoo! You feel dizzy and both larger and lighter than you were before. The crystal has disappeared from view, but you know where it is. Wow. The priestess here is a friend of mine. I will come to your lessons in faith and teach you to use your powers. Now we can get Lumen up, which is an amazing skill, may I say myself. So that's what we're going to start on. And to help pump us up, we actually need to get Willful up for Lumen. So that'd be helpful later. But for now, we're going to Sense Magic. It's a very, very important one to get up as soon as possible. As you are walking one day in the gardens, you hear a strange sound and look up to see an owl flying overhead. A single dry leaf flutters in its talons. That's funny, I thought owls were nocturnal. I guess I was wrong. When you return to your castle, your father is waiting for you. There is a woman here to see you. She wishes to count funding for a project. Thank you for seeing me, your royal highness. I come to you on behalf of the people. I wish to build a hospital where all citizens afflicted with disease can be brought in for treatment. Putting all the sick people together, wouldn't that make them die even faster? We are not interested. So we need to get, what did I say, Willful up? Okay. what should we do? Well, I'll leave that to next episode. Thank you for watching. I am Fullphantomblaze. You are yourself. Have a fantastic day. I will see you later. Bye. Goal, not like goal. Gowl? No, it's goal. Yeah, like a ghost. Goal. Yeah. Alright. Let's see what to do. Oh, yeah, duh. Build new weapons. Oh, wait, I need sticks.